Hello, my name is Anson Asaka. I'm the founder of New Possibilities. And today I'm going to talk about George Zimmerman. Recently, George Zimmerman has been in the news again. This time he was in the news because allegedly he threatened his wife and his father with a gun. He allegedly punched his father-in-law in the face, and he also destroyed his wife's iPad, which had photos and footage of the whole incident. And the police later put him in custody briefly, and then he was released. Apparently, his wife changed her story. Now she's decided not to press any charges against him. And in the description to this video, I will include links of the footage from the police camera showing George Zimmerman being arrested. I will also include a link to George Zimmerman's wife's 911 call. And I would have left this subject alone, but I received an email. It was actually a comment to a blog article that I posted some time ago regarding the George Zimmerman trial. It was another racist comment. I wrote an article some time ago called The Niggerization of Trayvon Martin. And every now and then I continue to receive hate comments to that article. And this particular comment basically said that Trayvon Martin got what he deserved. That Trayvon Martin got what he deserved. And that was like shortly after this whole incident occurred where George Zimmerman was again put in police custody. And this whole thing, it speaks to an issue in our society, an issue of race. African American life is worthless in this society. It's taken for granted in this society. A young black man gets killed and nobody gives a damn. His life had less value than a dog's life. People were out protesting when charges were brought against Michael Vick for killing dogs or treating dogs in an inhumane manner. These were protests for the dogs and against Michael Vick. So people were up in arms. Michael Vick got convicted. He served some time in jail. But George Zimmerman kills a black boy who was minding his own business, who had every right to be where he was at the time of the incident. He kills this black boy. I mean, there has been some outrage, among the African American community and just progressives in general about the injustice that happened in the Trayvon Martin case. But there is also a large segment of society that actually put a lot of energy into defending this killer, George Zimmerman. We told you that George Zimmerman was an animal. We told you that he was a hothead, that he was somebody prone to violence. But since he killed a black boy, it didn't matter then. You didn't care about his violence then. See, and the jury, they basically unleashed a menace onto society. They basically let an American psycho free. And what they have done is coming home to roost. And it's just a matter of time before this guy ends up hurting or killing somebody else. And maybe now that George Zimmerman is threatening white people and hurting white people, maybe somebody will care about it now. Maybe he'll actually face justice now. And another thing that prompted my urge to do this video is I saw a portion of an interview involving juror B29. And in this video, she talked about this recent incident involving George Zimmerman being held by the police and threatening his family members. And she went on to talk, to defend her decision to find him not guilty. But at the same time, she wanted to talk about what kind of person he is and, try to save face by saying bad things about George Zimmerman. The fact of the matter is, this juror really needs to shut the hell up because she had a chance to convict this guy. She had a chance to save society from that animal. But instead of acting on what was right, instead of following her heart and the law, she allowed herself to be punked by juror B37. She allowed herself to be second guessed and to basically cave to peer pressure. She had a chance to bring about justice in this case. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't need to hear anything else from her.